Hello YouTube, this is DJ's Old Gauge Trains. I just finished putting the people inside the 16 sectional car here, and it came out really good. So I like the colors I chose, and I think the painting came out pretty well. The more you do something, the better you get at it, and I'm starting to see that as I do these Atlas O cars. So I'm going to be using this car as a coach. As you can see, there's really no beds or rooms in this car. You just have these sections here. These two seats facing inward toward each other is considered a section. So you have two sections here, 4, 6, 8, and then here's the other 8, making a 16 sectional car. Shortly after the 6.5 sleepers were introduced on the California Zephyr Consus, these cars were converted over to coaches and all the seats faced one direction. Atlas O kept the original floor plan when they made the interior for this car, which is pretty cool. It still looks like a coach, and I'm very happy with how it looks. So this is the women's room on one side. As you can see, the sinks and the chairs where they could sit and do makeup, and the long bench over there. There's a closet over there for storing linens and whatever else. The 16 sections, and then you come down here to the men's room, complete with toilets. And I painted the one toilet here closer to the window. And then this blank space here is where the door is. So that's a basic tour of the car. And there you go. Here's a wide shot. It's not weathered yet. I will weather it soon. But the 10.6 sleeping cars are weathered. And I've got them coupled to the train. And I'm just going to pan over them quickly and show you how they look weathered. Let's get in a little closer here and focus up, and then I'll do a slow pan. And you can see the people inside there too. I might clean the windows up. I weathered over the windows. I thought that would be pretty cool, but it makes it very difficult to see inside the car. So I will probably take a little turpentine and just wipe away that mess so you can see in the windows. But other than that, I think it came out really, really well. And there's the vestibule. I really like how close you can get these cars together. It looks really, really realistic. And then I got the Silver Rapids mixed in with the Consus too. So let's just give you a close-up of the truck. See how they look. I focused more on weathering the underside of the car rather than the top, just because in real life all the dirt and grime is kicked up from the tracks. And let's see if we can zoom in on a bedroom so you can see how the cars look with a painted and detailed interior. Let me reposition, sorry for the shakiness. That's pretty cool. You can kind of see in there the green bench with the mahogany staining above it. And then the wall on the opposite side. Hello. It does not like me. Okay, it's a little better. So before I wrap things up, I'm going to show you a 442 sleeper made by the Golden Gate Depot. It's an Amtrak sleeper. I've weathered that one as well. There's another cool shot of the vestibule area. So moving on down here. One thing I like about the Golden Gate Depot is the LEDs don't light up the entire car. I think that works really well for sleeping cars because it looks like certain passengers have the room lights on and other ones have the room lights off. It's a really realistic illusion in my mind, even though the LED strips are just not long enough to fit in the entire car. There's the truck. I like how the trucks came out on this one. So I just kind of went for a muddy rainwater effect on this car. It's a smooth-sided car, so I figured I'd keep the weathering even from the top to the bottom and just make the underside on the trucks look a little bit more weathered. But on the car body itself, I tried to keep it as even as possible. It's a little hard to see with the lighting, but that truck is weathered. Alright, so there you go. We're getting there. We're making a Amtrak Heritage weathered train with a full detailed interior. Next up, I'll do both of my Atlas O diners, and then after that we'll do a running video of the entire train weathered with a fully detailed interior, which will be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. And just to very quickly give you a side-by-side comparison, here's the shell of the 16 sectional sleeper, not weathered yet, up against the 10.6 sleeper, and you can see the difference. So I'm going to close the video with that. And hope you enjoyed it. This is DJ's Low Gauge Trains, and I will see you next time. Take care.